Hi guys, this is Burnt Custard and welcome to my first ever proper Minecraft video. Today I'll be showing you how to build a super fast inventory unloader slash storage system input slash shulker box unpacker. So imagine you've come back from a mining trip and you've got a shulker box full of cobblestone, shulker box full of lava and one with some diamonds in. I'll just set myself to survival so we can pretend for real. And you want to get rid of these items as quickly as possible, but then get the shulker boxes back so you can use them for something else. So I'll put the cobblestone one down. You can see all the items come out of it really fast. They go off to your storage system or wherever, and then it gets popped off. This is the lava bucket one. That one's really fast because they're just 27 individual items. And this is the diamonds. There's also this chest next to them. We'll just double check. These are all empty, I promise. There's also this chest here that you can put in extra stuff that you want to be sorted, so you can, or not necessarily sorted, but it depends what you've got hooked up back there. So we'll put my pickaxe in and all the torches that we mysteriously didn't use on that pretend mining trip. And they're all gone. Where have they gone? So, which one is it? This one? Nope. So they've gone into hopper minecarts that are inside the block in the floor, and they're slowly coming into this chest here, and like I said, you can have this going off to wherever. So the redstone is relatively simple and compact. You can put them next to each other. You've just got to be a bit careful with the slime block. There's a slime block in there that pushes this block that pushes the shulker box off. So you've got to have some immovable blocks. So I've got the glazed terracotta up there, glazed stained terracotta up there that doesn't move. Here's a version of it that's made out of glass, so you can see what's going on. I'll grab myself a box of carrots. This is completely full of golden carrots. Put it down there. You can see the minecart comes across, or the minecarts, and they suck in the items really quickly, and then we get the box back. So I've also got a design that pushes the shulker boxes from above. We'll put in not our empty one, but our full box into here. So you can see this will come down and push him from above once he's emptied out. And you can pick it up and use it for something else. This design also tiles. This is the one that I've used in my survival world, but I think the other one's a little bit nicer and a little bit simpler to build, so we'll do the one with the slime block in the tutorial. So I've already got that started over here. To build it, you will need some blocks and some slabs, obviously, and you'll need 3 regular pistons. You might be able to get away with 2. I'll explain that in a bit. 2 sticky pistons, at least 3 hoppers. I say at least 3 because you'll probably have a chain of hoppers going off to a chest or some sort of storage, and a dropper and a redstone block, a non-stackable item, so in this case I've used a stone sword, basically anything that you can only hold 1 of in a stack. It doesn't go up to 64 or 16 or whatever. You need 2 comparators, a repeater, just 1 rail, and 9 redstone dust. So to start off, you need to decide where the shulker box place is going to go. So I've got it right here with this block behind it. You've got to put the 2 pistons down to shuffle the minecarts across. So I've already done that as well, so that I don't forget where they're supposed to go. And to start with, we are going to check that there's a shulker box there with the comparator. So I'll get this half slab. That first comparator goes there. And then you need a block in front of it. And then some redstone to the side. Another block. And then a repeater going towards the piston. So I'm using half slabs here because it makes the redstone slightly less likely to mess up and power the hoppers that you'll have underneath. If these ones here are blocks, it's more likely you're going to accidentally pause some hoppers that you have underneath here. So we've done this side, and now the other one, you need the sticky piston, and that goes here, and one here. The redstone block. This is going to power this piston, so you need some redstone to this side, and then block here, some more slabs and some more redstone. This one has to be a block because the signal won't go down otherwise. So that's that side done, and now to do the little circuit that pops the shulker box off the ground into item form, we'll put a block there, and the dropper and the hopper go next. So the dropper on top facing towards the redstone block, and then a hopper pointing into it to pass the item back. You heard it just click because it's powered at the moment, and then we'll have a comparator to check that when something goes into that hopper, when the dropper fires something into the hopper. And another block, and then a half slab here to fire this piston, and we may as well put the sword in the hopper right now. You can put it in either the hopper or the dropper. It just has to be something that doesn't stack, like I said, so that it will power both of these redstone dust rather than just this one, because this one is the one that powers this piston here, which needs to have a slime block attached to it. Did I forget that you needed a slime block? Hopefully nobody prepared all these items, but then without watching the whole video, you need a slime block as well. That goes here, and that pushes this block that's going to have the shulker box on the front of it. So one last piston that you might need or you might not need goes there, and what this piston does is it makes sure that this one is fired every time. Sometimes you'll find, depending on where you build this, it seems to be location based. It's probably a bug. This redstone and this half slab don't end up powering this piston, so you might need this piston here as well. And literally all it does is make sure that this piston updates when it's supposed to and detects the redstone above it. So now we're going to put in the hoppers and the minecart rail. So the hoppers go under both of these blocks. We're going to put one all the way back here to start with, and then attach these. So at the moment this is the output here, and these two are the most important two. So I said at the start you needed 3, those 2, and this one up here. All the rest of them, so you could even have like a chest right here if you wanted. It would be awkward, but you could do it. So we're going to have a few, just to sort of get rid of the items. And then you place your rail here off to the side, and the important part here is you've got to stack the hoppers. Stack the hopper minecarts. So we'll put 1 on, and now to get more on, you've got to click on the edge of the rail. So you've got to get right in there, and you can see my hand waving, or the hopper minecart that I'm holding waving. I'm actually placing them on there. So the amount you need is approximately 6 for every shulker box you're going to be dropping off. So if you are going to have 3 shulker boxes full of items, then you'll probably need 18 hopper minecarts. Now you have to be a bit careful with these because they're entities and they cause a bit of lag, so you don't want to have 100 on this rail. Sure, it'll suck out items really fast, but you'll be getting 20 FPS, probably. And it can lag the server as well if you have too many entities. So we've put some on there. Now we've got to remove that rail actually. So I'll go back down and break that. Now we're going to place a block here, and we're going to put this one inside the in the hopper minecarts. You can probably hear my dog barking. He's going a bit crazy. I'm just going to ignore that for now. So we're using a piston to push this block, that one there, into the hopper minecarts, and we'll use the redstone block to power it. A redstone block. Now replace that, and you might want to be a bit careful here and place some extra blocks to make sure that items don't fall down into the hoppers that you don't want to fall down there. And we'll put the chest in, and it's done. We'll test it with the carrots again. That one's empty, so I'll grab a new one. It's getting a bit dark as well. Nope, that's not how you do it. So we've got just one stack of carrots here to test that it works. Yep, there's the shulker box. So that's it. The world download will be in the description, so you can have a play around with these and hopefully fit them into your base if you feel like you need one of these. Thanks and goodbye.